Thanks for coming back to Dianne Andrews in Black and White. As you see, I've changed my attire and I've curled up my hair. So we've got a different look here for the person that I'm interviewing today, which is Frederick Sargent. He is the operations director for Electronic Media Gulf South. Thanks for being Gulf Coast. Thanks for being here. That covers 6 states, mostly of the Gulf Coast region: Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, and Florida, right?
Florida,
and Florida. So Fred is an old guy when it comes to marketing. He's been doing it about 20 years. He graduated from LSU, born in Alexandria, but now he lives in, and graduated elementary school in Baton Rouge. So he's really a Baton Rouge native, pretty much. But he's got a very interesting product. And as you know, this is part of my entrepreneur series, and this is part of advertising. We just had the first segment of the show was with the vice president of Lamar Advertising, which is, of course, displays outdoor billboards. And Fred does some of that also. He's using walking billboards, and that can be inside or outside. And he's also doing advertising e-blast with the electronic media. And you are reaching 3.2 million people on your e-blast, I think.
Coast, yes, ma'am. Throughout all our databases.
So tell it, all your databases that cover, when those 3.6 million, every email you shoot out is hitting about approximately 3.2 million people. Is that correct?
No.
Okay.
We have it broken down a little bit more
by
focused
state?
in that. Well, by city, by state, by religion, if you only want religious information, if you only want information in reference to jazz concerts or in reference to urban concerts, elected officials and voters. So we have the different categories that you could actually target to, similar to a post office.
Okay, so what if I wanted everybody? Like
yes,
this television show, we're doing some e-blast. I want everybody. Do I get everybody?
We could send it to all, or we could send it to just a very targeted, because some of the businesses that we deal with are only localized.
Right.
So with those guys being localized, they only want to market in a 10-mile, 20-mile radius.
Right.
We can narrow down.
Doesn't do them a lot of good, but me being statewide, and then we go to YouTube also, so everybody can see us all over your 6 states.
So something like that definitely needs to go to the masses.
So tell me, how did you start this, Fred? You graduated from LSU with a degree in marketing, I think.
Yes.
And for 20 years you've been in marketing.
Yes.
And you've been doing this 12 years, I think you told me.
Yes. I started off in radio.
Oh, okay.
Doing radio, doing sales. And as time went on, I realized that I wasn't as effective as I thought I could be for the clients I was dealing with, because we're doing radio. So I moved to the Houston market, teamed up with some guys there, and we started doing email marketing, basically trying to do electronic flyer distribution.
Okay.
And once we got all that going on, I say, man, well, this is cool, but I got a little more ambitious and say we need to do this a little further.
Right.
When my partners didn't think so, I thought so I went a little further with it. And, we just been going on since then and growing the databases and doing electronic flyer distribution, which is a little bit different from the standard email marketing campaigns that most people are used to.
How is it different?
Well, we don't do a lot of like newsletters, things of that nature. We literally send your flyer to this database. Our first contract was actually for going green, because we didn't do no paper. We were all electronic, and then we started getting into other green products, like our flying billboards with the drones.
Now let's talk about that. That's something, who would have thought, right? We hear about drones, and there's some good and some bad of drones. They need more legislation. As you said, you've been working in Washington to come up with safety regulations, because kids are flying drones around now, not just over in Iraq and Afghanistan. So tell us about, real quick, what you want to do. Do you want to give a website out, and do you want to talk about what you charge for e-blast, or you just want them to go straight to the website and see how much it costs?
Well, both. We'll do it all.
Okay.
Email. With our website is actually at emediagc.com.
emediagc.com.
emediagc.com, and that'll take them to more information about what we do and how we do it. With the email campaigns, those are actually $1 per 1,000.
$1 per 1,000, a lot cheaper than a postage stamp for 1,000. Yeah,
that's for sure.
So many.
And so we've been trying to make sure we get that right. Our walking billboard campaigns, they'll find more information about that. Our walking billboards.
I think that is so unique. And again, he's going to be doing flying billboards with drones. So let's be looking for that, but get out of the way until they get these safety measures. So thanks for being with us, Fred, today.
Thank you.
All right. Dianne Andrews in Black and White. Thanks for joining us. See you next week.